flicker, midnight glow, Mexicals live, the chat says yo. Cables twist like jungle vines, with the mouse pad centered, perfect lines. Pale world tames and paleo seeds, Terraria caves where the torchlight bleeds. Fortnite drops when the squad rolls in, chaos on the desk, order within. Hey, it's Let's Be Go, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the cold, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night, desk like a storm, but the vibe feels right. One monitor farms, one monitor fights, third one's memes from the chat highlights. Energy drink, tap, mountain grows, but the keyboard's clean, nobody knows. He'll build a palace, then blow it up. Squad revives him with the coffee cup. Every yell turns into a tale, community laughs, we never fail. It's Espligar, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the call, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night, text like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Late night raids, Terraria boss, Palia festival, never at a loss. Fortnite clinger, victory royal, but the real win's every shared smile. It's Mexico, sunrise on stream, empty cans, but we're living the dream. Pal world Palia, blocks in the sky, with the crew in the chat, we're flying high. Mystic war, chaos with a plan, hit that follow, join the fam. Neatness in the madness, heart on the screen. Mystical's world, best place I've been. Oh.
We are live. Welcome everybody. My name is MysticalLandSlide, and today we are going back to where the channel began, basically, when I was playing Path of Exile 2. It was during the big push for everybody to stream it, and then it all just fizzled away to nothing.
Oh,
So,
cool.
we'll
I
go
can
back
do
to it.
magic. I can cause chaos.
And right on time, as always. So for those who may or may not remember it, we started out doing the mercenary because you can turn your crossbow into a machine gun, basically. So that's... I know they had an update, and they have like a whole new season and all that. It's kind of like the way Diablo does with its seasons. And they updated it, and when I wiped my computer, I lost everything except for a couple of the people in it. So I just went back, and I'm just going with my streaming person, and we're going to take a crack at it and see. For those who know my normal stream time, I am like a half hour late. So we're going to do some changes because I just have too much to do anymore in the mornings. So I'm going to back my stream time up on starting Monday. It's going to be at 2 o'clock, and I'm going to pull a pickle. I'm only going to stream for about 2 hours. So I'm going to see how that works. I mean, he has almost 300 people, and he only streams for 2 hours. And I've been streaming for, 5-6 hours at a time, and I'm like half what he has. So it's definitely not in the amount of time that you stream. So I'm gonna not kill myself at dragging things out for hours on end. I'm gonna shorten the things because I am physically exhausted. So tomorrow, I may say this a few times during the stream, But tomorrow I am taking off because I'm just physically and mentally exhausted. And it's not so much the streaming. It's like literally everything else besides the streaming. So yeah, I'm sure there's, let's see, we finished this level. We killed the wolf, which was the dude that turned into a werewolf kind of thing. And he was ice powers and all that kind of stuff. We did manage to take him out. We can go to the second act, I believe it is. But I'm going to travel around because I need a refresh on how to do stuff. It has been too long. And just like Diablo, you can go back to them once you have the teleporters unlocked and everything like that. Let's see. Okay, that's the encampment. These are the little side quest things. Yeah, we'll go to a higher level one because I'm pretty high. I'm like level 17. This is level 14, so should be easy to do it. I just have to remember how to use the machine gun crossbow. I'll be fine. Because you have your basic attack and then you have the machine gun, I think. So yeah, we are going to start doing a little research on what time is best for me to stream. Because in the beginning this worked, but with everything it's getting a little inconvenient. So we're going to work at that. Okay, so got that. Okay, and that reloads. And of course then we have our other arrows and things like that, which I never use because I have a machine gun. So I have like 15 or 16 bullets. And they ricochet. That's the thing that makes it so good. There we go. Gargoyles. And when that little bar gets full, it stuns them. Which I'm not sure. Mine has always done pretty good at stunning them. I've seen other people, and they can't hardly get that bar to move. So I don't know if that's a me thing or something I got with it. I don't know. Okay, I hit E. We do Q. That's it. E, I think, is fire. Crossed arrows. Let's see. That was Q. Oh, these are all ice. It's not. I have things I didn't even know I could do. Let's see. Okay. I can say I got like electricity on me because you can see the blue shocky thing. This is the trouble when you stay for so long playing other things. You forget. Splitty guys. And the blood stuff does damage to you. Oop. Gargoyle demons. Yeah. Do pretty good with it. Ah, splitty guy. Yeah, damaging blood. I'm terrible about walking into that. Yeah, that is a special one. And it has a bone wand right there. I'm not a magic person. One of the few times I'm not a magic person in the game, and then they give me magic equipment. I was going through my library the other day and I saw this and I'm like, it's been a long time since I've played it. So I figured I'd go back to it. let's see, the last stream I did of it, we were getting ready to go over to the second act. Because I had taken out the big bad guy. Took forever. If I remember right, it took me a couple of tries. Using his disappearing and appearing tricks. Yeah. That courtesan lady controls them little splody guys. Definitely gonna take her out first. Or just have a ricochet thing like I do. And that usually takes care of it. Yeah, there's always a chance of lightning strike. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, there she is. And I'm terrible. I spam reload. Hey, there's Meats. Happy Thursday to you too. Even though Thursday is my busiest day. Danny D with 35 stream streak. Very nice. I don't have too many of those. I think King Orangey is the only other one that's that high. That guy had a fire arrows. Quite a few. Yeah, do shotgun blast basically. I mean, it works. And I think Q is basically the same thing, only with ice. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'm not big on the ice floor traps kind of thing. I know a lot of people would do that, and they do like the combos and things like that, but I don't usually. I know this game runs on a lot of synergies, you know, you have your lightning and ice and all that. It's supposed to work together with bleeding. I'm a raw damage kind of person. So, at some point I would probably struggle, but so far we don't have too much trouble. Yeah, we're kind of getting the hang of it again, I would say. I mean, the same basic idea with a lot of the Diablo stuff I had been playing, which I need to go back and do that after some time. It's been a while. I hadn't finished that with my hardcore druid. Have to see if I ever actually die with him, which is liable to happen. I know I came close that one time, and I had a saving grace. I had like 5 health left, I think it was, if I remember right. It was probably the closest I'd ever come to death with him, and of course, being hardcore, that's one shot, one kill kind of thing. You lose it, it wipes the world. So. I have an ice aura. And when it reaches the outer circle, it explodes. Always gotta watch out for those. Big guy. The area effect. There. We're just gonna clear out a little bit more of this. Oop. Gargoyle. Yeah, see, it stuns him. Ooh, level 18. I'm sure anything is probably a benefit, considering I don't know what level the second act is.
No room.
Oh, and inventory's full. Let's see. Tower portal. There we go. Now I did get a gem. I know for some of them I was full up on gems.
It is good to see you.
That's not the one. Let's see.
Owner's house. You've caught me. The clan. What we just found.
Let's see. I think it's actually the hooded one. Is he the one that identifies?
How can I be of aid?
Yes. Identify all the items, then I can sell them.
Hey. None of it's junk. Trust me.
Okay, we have that's the bone wand.
Not
Okay, it's
bad.
control. Does quick sell. It's a staff, siphoning wand. Where's intelligence? I did get some really good armor
Not sure what I'm gonna do with it. But cheers.
from
Boy, then.
when I killed the big bad guy. So. Okay, we will check this out and see. New level 4 of upgrade stuff. Flash grenade or explosive grenade. Do explosive. Basically a free upgrade, since everything else I believe is already upgraded. So I'll leave it at that. Now we'll continue on until we get back to the teleporter. Nope, wrong one. Nope, same up there. This is the way I do on Diablo. I would just go back over and over again, because you can always find loot. And you can always find the special guys and all that, because they spawn randomly. Mercenaries. Take that. Wrong button. I'm terrible about misfiring these two. I just want the loot. Death Knight of Freezing. Oh, he's got the damaging word. Heck. Okay, it's tab. That's the one. Okay, waypoint is all the way back around. And I do have a skill point I can use. So now that we're warmed up, we'll go back around for that and see how it goes. Granted a 1 useful passive skill reset if you allocate or refund any other passives before using this opportunity, then it will be lost. Okay. Don't see anything. I think that's the reset was because of the new season, in case, because I know it was like Druid was a thing it came up with, so I don't think I have to worry about that. Let's see. Armor evasion. Yeah, I don't want that. Life per second, cooldown, or attributes. I was going for one, I don't remember what it was. That's the trouble. Let's see, we got ricochet. More projectile damage. I don't need the refund as far as I know. I forgot that they had the waypoint at the very beginning. Or else I wouldn't have gone that far. Luckily the maps are not too big. This one is hard to get to because it's very windy. Most of them it's easy to get to. We go back to the clearing and we can continue on with the next act.
Hello. Who knows what price is away? Not bad.
These are all things I think I can use. So I definitely want to identify. Just on the off chance.
Who knows what price is away?
That's rarity, but also gives you lots of armor. Physical damage. It's dexterity. The dexterity is worth more to me, actually.
Not bad. Later.
Because that increases my damage.
Greetings.
Let's see. Follow the east
The
trail.
trail of corruption leads east, so east we shall go. It seems fate conspires to return me to the plains of Vastiri. The Countess has
there we go.
escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Vastiri.
Interesting.
We should find the Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Well, sir, we have arrived. The Vasteria
Resistance penalty of 10%.
This outpost seems to be part of a trade route, so we should be able to find a Marikath caravan. They are an honorable people, and I have no doubt they will assist us.
Okay.
The Marikath have a cultural history deeper than most know. Theirs is a strict tradition, bordering on brutal, but it is that adherence to shared beliefs that has kept them strong when entire empires have come and gone around them. Move swiftly.
Interesting. Now I have a different landscape. Wayfarers.
The weary traveler grows close to the end of the path. The bread bowl of the world, the verdant land of 7 waters, awaits! Be sure to have your toll ready at the gates. Cloth, gems, metalwares, and coin are all accepted.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, there's the
Marikath, a very rich culture.
Okay, there's waypoint. That's the thing, everything is always set up different. Hyena demon. Maybe we won't go that way yet. Stash.
You are seeking passage on our caravan? We cannot travel anywhere at the moment. Hyenic raiders are harassing the trade route ahead. For the time being, we are stuck here.
First show 'em no worth, eh?
Take out the raiders. Alright. Should be easy enough. Yeah. Doesn't say what level they are, but. Exactly. King Orange. Yeah, take care of Defeat the raiders. Yeah, for some reason I had my thing set to passive. I had to click on it. Rotting husk. There we are. Ooh, it's poison. Little boogies. They remind me of the bugs off of Satisfactory. Yep, I saw all the emotes when I first started. Been here since first 30 seconds. Yeah, the boogies. They almost move fast enough. Yeah. That the ricochet almost doesn't work. That'll be something to remember, because my build is kind of built on that. I have to switch to my shotgun blast. If the ricochet doesn't do too well, then we'll change up our entire thing, apparently, if we have to do that. Because I know I do have several things in the ricochet. Just so I let Danny know. Our first is. It's true. I can't help it. I gotta put whoever redeems the first. That's the rules. I made it that cheap so that even a, well, not somebody that's first time, but close to first timer can do it. There's Pickle. Purposely don't redeem. I purposely don't redeem it. Doesn't really bug me. That's fine. That's a fighter. Yeah, that first have 4 legs. Checkpoint. A lot of low bugs. We got stuff. I'll have to look at that here in a little bit when I'm safe. That one is a special one.
Kill it in time.
Yeah. He has extra damage. Got it. Yeah, there's a lot of these little buggers. Yeah, we're gonna have to see if I can upgrade my attack some. They hit pretty hard. Working but still recovering. Never a dull day. Like they say, no rest for the wicked. Exactly. I know all about that, King Orange. Support gem. We have rapid attack. Hit. Supported skill grants 50% charm. Huh. Interesting. Long shot. More damage further away. Armor breaker, which I did that before. And bleed, we also did. Let's see, where is my... I think it's the armor. We have bleed and chain. Skill. See, I did do that before because it did more projectiles, but it does less damage. So we don't want to do that again. Yeah, armor piercing. So we have chain. We can do ricochet or another chain. Hey, Pickle with a 40 stream streak. About time for you to go on another cruise. That's what you were before. Let's see. Causing them to main enemies. 40% chance to chain, additional time. This is from terrain. Impacting. Oh, when they hits terrain. Okay. Wonder if I can do like a multi-chain. Would be cool if I could. We have bleed, so I may do armor. Let's see, it's on crossbow shot. Okay, we don't have that yet. Don't set yourself back further. Recommend eating some of the cheese to lighten the... Oh wow. Dog said, take it easy. And here I am lifting 50-pound boxes of cheese. Oh, I know all about that. I did that at... Oh. McDonald's. They had me carrying some of the stuff. It's crazy how heavy the stuff it gets. High velocity. It's armor piercing. That's already at level 5, okay. So I got one of those. I'll do high velocity this time. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Being careful how I do it, and if it's too much, I'll ask. Yeah, you gotta be very careful lifting all that stuff. It's terrible. And there's always a expert who will tell you how to lift better than anybody else ever could, and it doesn't work. I ran into that a few times. And then they hang around to see whether you do it their way or not, and then they complain when you don't. I told him how to do it better. Like, yeah, it doesn't work for me. You're like 3 feet shorter than I am. And then they went to complain to the manager. I just went up and told them, I'm like, their way hurt me worse than doing it my way. Luckily that did pacify things, but complainy people. Use at me. Nasty guys.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Oh. He was chasing me. He's doing the crawlers like on 7 Days to Die. Okay. Everything needs to be identified. I guess I have to go all the way back to him to identify. Okay, he's moved. Figured he would do that. It reminds me of Diablo 3. Yeah, there he is, hooded one.
How can I be of help?
The person would start you in one place and then move right as soon as you went off screen. I'm like, I haven't even got there yet. How did you get there? You teleported. Let's see. Damage and evasion. Pretty much have to do that. A bunch of intelligence stuff. If I was a witch, I would be set pretty well. Assuming she's on the cells? Go back out. I am the loot goblin, as Pickle knows, so I pick up like everything. I probably shouldn't. A lot of people will only pick up enchanted items, but I pick up everything so I can sell it. They are Trail of Ice. Just slow me down. I could let one walk right back into it. I am terrible with those kind of things. Ooh. I think the first level of the second act is the bug level. They're everywhere. There we go. Well, so far, I don't do as much damage as I used to, because obviously they're tougher, but the ricochet helps a lot. Now there was one streamer I was watching a lot of his streams because he was doing this in the very beginning. And I never did see too much about the second act because he sped through it. He was pulling a cold duck soup. He was running through it all. Here. Big guy. Oh, well, I died. Okay, he's a little tougher. If I remember right, he did talk about one of them insta-killing him like that. Okay, I can't. That's a dodge. Okay, gotta dodge when he warms up to it. Hey. Let's take out all these guys first. Wow. My thing is, do they keep coming, or I have a feeling it's like the wolves. They just keep on coming. Oh, there he goes. Ah, he likes to stay up there. Wow. Let's see. I'll do shotgun. I don't care. Actually, that's a lot of damage. Like 100%. Ooh, he got lightning that time. Ah, if you keep close to him, he doesn't do the special move. You're just out of reach when he passes. Okay. This is easy. Ah, got him. Burned him with that one. Ah! Okay. I'm a little bit underpowered. I guess he's still alive. No, he's not. He died by bad lost. I lost everything. All of his goodies. Ah. Okay. Well, that sucks.
What are you doing with my chocolate dip?
I'm losing them, I can tell you what I'm doing. Because of all those stinking hyenas.
You defeated the raiders? Fate sends us a fortuitous stranger. Welcome to the Adura Agara. You may travel with us in exchange for your service as a Jingak, and you will have nearly the respect of one of our own for as long as you stay.
Sounds like I'm just a traveling guard. Cinderbro Talisman. Yeah, I need a lot stronger I need a stronger weapon, that's for sure. And it looked like he dropped something like that. So she sells a lot of she does magic stuff, it seems.
Quickly.
Okay, is there any other seller? Maybe down there. Oh, enter the caravan. Okay. So they may have an actual seller on caravan. Because before, you know, they had the gambling one, and you had
Never
the...
thought I'd work for the Marraketh again. Too bloody hot.
Speak to the hooded one.
The beast is on the move, twisting the desert as it goes, waking ancient dead and unknown horrors alike. The Countess brought it here as part of some nefarious plan. I assume she has allies here. We must track them down and convince them to give up this madness.
Okay, since when has anybody wanted to give up power? Or the promise of power is more like it.
Who goes there? By the sound of your voice, you cannot be Marraketh. You may trade with me, for trade is the lifeblood of survival in the desert. But expect no kindness. No
Okay.
need to rush.
There we are. Yeah, hers starts out at almost what I already do. That one, I have no sockets in mine. Actually, I have no sockets in anything. So that's not good. Quarterstaff, a bow. Let's see, anything else? Okay, these are just crossbows, and that one's just a magic one.
What?
Passive reward. Ah, I did.
Here we are.
She does. That's one thing I did not do. I did not use my health. That's why I died so much. Okay. Engrave this one. We have fragmentation. That way, at least my fire shot will be upgraded.
I am a Salah. Remain a friend.
Okay. Consult with her, huh?
So, we in Marrakech are... The trail connects to...
Travel with a caravan to areas of reported corruption. Ah, okay. That's probably how I
These Marraketh who give
get
ass
to
cakes
where
a
I'm
run for his
going.
money.
Let's see. Okay, that's the salvage.
Need something? Take your time.
I do need to upgrade stuff. This one does fire, dexterity, and a socket. I have more than enough money, so I need to check my
Sans guide you.
stash, which is yep, right there. Because I had that one thing that I can see. Upgrades a normal item to a magic item with one modifier, which I have a magic item. Augments magic item with a new random modifier. Upgrades to rare, that's the one with the one modifier. No space for more mods, okay. So then we make it magic, which increases damage. Physical, fire, and dexterity. Those augment. That's tough. It's Permafrost Bolt. Oh, those are spells. That's skill gems. Ah, it's been a while. You can tell it's been a while since I've played it. Have to relearn all this. Adds an augment socket to weapon. I have one. Improves quality of armor. Improves quality of a martial weapon. %. Okay, so it does 21. It's a little bit more. Yeah, that one has cold, dexterity. Ah, the level of projectile skills, that's why. I think that was a special thing I put on there. It's magic stuff. I can do a lot of fire damage. Lightning, physical. Okay, so that's a rare one. Those are shards. I'll try this and see. I do need more damage. And if I died that easy, I definitely need more damage. Trail of Corruption, Quarry, or the Gates. Go down there. Go to the Quarry. Now, I've never been here, and I don't think I've seen it before either. Right there. We'll see about this. Now today is my shorter day, so it's going to be a bit of a shorter stream.
Now what would I do in here?
Change to that. Explore the area. See what we can find. I may have not found everything on that first quest thing. Oh, I got big things. Got him. And set him on fire. So, guarded by 6 packs of monsters. There's one back there. Sure. Oh. Ah, well, I died. I'm a little underprepared. Let's see. We'll do cute. Hard to buy 3 packs of monsters now. Apparently, explode. Ah. Oh, he shoots at me. Ah. Well, better than nothing. I did lose a lot there. So we got Leech's physical damage is life. Yeah, I can't do that. It's not magic though, so now I need one that does rare items. There we are. Blacksmith whetstone, that's... It's throwing bubbles at me. Explosive bubbles at that. But yeah, I'm not good at doing too many builds on here. Sport gem level 2, armor scrap. Ah, I can still. I can keep upgrading quality. Didn't realize that. Sport gem. That one leeches life. I do like leech life ones myself. Okay, let's see what else we got. Ooh, fast guys. Forsaken miners. Level. Nice. I'm afraid that they're going to throw those things at me.
My pockets are full.
The number one trouble with being a loot goblin. Pockets are always full and you gotta go back.
What have you learned?
Identify stuff real quick though, which is good.
Need something? Take your time. I shall put
Can't
this
use
to use.
any of these. Movement and strength. All those do the rarity stuff,
Take
which
care.
I love to have, but kind of screws you over sometimes. Okay, this says level 2. Bleed and rapid attack. Armor piercing. Just says multi-shot too. Maim and ricochet. And bleed. I can do it without the recommended if I want to. Let's see. Because it's a level 2, there should be some things that are level 2 besides multi-shot, because it decreases your damage. I used it forever and couldn't figure out why my people are so weak, and then I read that and I'm like, no wonder it's 25% less. That's pin. Making it unable to stun, as well as granting critical. I do like Volt though. You have a chance of doing lightning damage. A Volt charge, extra lightning damage, which I don't do too much at the moment, unfortunately. Sports attacks causing them to maim enemies, which I don't have. Yep, I will leave that in my chest, because I don't know how to use it as of right now. Back for more. But that's the one good thing about the the chain. It helps take down all the little enemies pretty quick. Another's flaming talisman. Oh, that's a big one. It's like a big mantis. We had a praying mantis when I was little. It was a school project. We found a little one attached to the outside of our front door. And we made a little, I'm not sure what you'd call it, there's a little thing for it. And it had like a stick and some leaves on it, and we'd catch houseflies and feed it. It was part of our school projects, basically. It's like a class pet, I guess you'd say. But for homeschool people. His name was Killer. And he lived for... Well, he never did die while we had him. We waited till the fall. We looked up... We learned all about him. We learned, looked things up about him. That was back when you still went to the library and checked out books. We got one about it, learned about their life cycle and their breeding times and all that kind of stuff. So we kept it till the beginning of the breeding cycle, and then we turned him loose. It's definitely pretty cool. And of course, having a house with windows, there were spiders that would make their webs on the outside, and we studied them, seeing how they would wrap things up and then go back to them and all that. Never kept it in the house though, but we still got to watch it. So that was definitely pretty neat. Let's see, we got that. Remorseless. So, cooldown, recovery, which leads into area of effect. I don't think I have too much cooldown on any of my stuff as of right now. So we'll just go for life regeneration, which definitely need that after dying twice. Luckily this was not hardcore. I knew better when I started playing. Oh, that one's got an aura. It doesn't. I'm looking at everything but him. Prevents recovery. About 50%. Ah. So that was a... what was it? Preventing aura. Said recovery, I'm not sure if that was health or what. But that would be nasty if you were fighting something bigger. Like Swarm. They're bleeding. It's sad. They're easy to see when they're bleeding because they're spewing out everywhere. Oh. Praying Menace does a jumping thing. Armor things. I'm not even going to have to attempt to try and say their names, but they're armored. Yeah, he's throwing bombs at me. That's what they are. Okay. Right there towards the beginning. Dead end. Well, so much for going back all this way to find something. Well, it's good that I at least did that much. So we'll go over here. I think this is... I should be heading on to... Probably getting close to the end of this first little bit. Probably a boss around here. Since we're basically doing a corruption chase, I assume there'll be a boss at the end of every one of these. It's generally the way it goes. Oh, there's a book.
Our people have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long. Countless generations have been forgotten, will be forgotten. We are not Faradin. We are Marraketh. And if we work together, if we unite, then they will be forced to acknowledge us. We must show them that casting us off is a mistake. We must show them our strength. Perhaps we can one day rebuild Keth itself. For all those who live in the plains of Vastiri.
Do that. I don't... Seems a little low for me.
Well, whatever happened here, I doubt it's good news.
Okay. Well, obviously from the looks of all the dead people and the recently risen dead, severely doubt anything could happen. Yep, Forsaken Husk. Huh.
Me pockets are full.
Ah, of course. Town portal. Actually, the caravan portal, since that's what it's taking us back to.
Quickly.
Identify 4 items. All that and only 4 items were identifiable. Okay. Intelligent gloves. Ah, nothing can be salvaged. So
Who
I
goes
assume
there? No need to rush.
artifact. Ah, an artifact's shard. That.
All right.
Yeah, everything is intelligence based. Except for a quarterstaff, which I probably should have used. How much was it? $30.
May
Buy
it
back.
serve you well.
Sell that one. Put that right there. I could still use it. Sad part is it does almost as much damage as my regular weapon. Let's see. Augments are rare with a new random modifier. Ah, cold damage, I think. Yeah, I didn't do cold damage before it did fire.
Warm nights.
What's that? Glacial ruin. Adds an augment socket to martial weapon or wand. Now I just need something put in the socket. Thunder. It has brutality. Supports any skill that deals damage, boosting its physical damage at the expense of all other damage types. No. It won't do any elemental or chaos. Don't want that. Increased attack speed. I will engrave it. Nope. Stash. Weird thing. Where did it? It's in my skill. In my skill thing. It's been too long. Far too long. Okay, let's see. Skill panel. Can't do that. Say that's chain, bleed, rapid. Put all these down there. It's Herald of Thunder. Rapid shot. Let's execute. Extra damage to anybody with low life. Okay. I'm trying to remember, can I put these in here? No. Okay. They're support gems, not skill gems. Okay. I'll get it eventually. It may take a while. It's a skill gem of existing. Modifier. An augment socket. Whatever it is, I apparently don't have. Okay, we'll see. Okay, they're both unidentified, so we'll definitely check on those when we go back. Yeah. Forsaken miners. And they're explosives. Ooh, a lot of them. Luckily I can halfway see them because they're bleeding. Okay. There's a talisman. Yeah. Okay, got him. This looks like a maze. These are always fun to do with. I can see their shadows. Got it. Ah. Throwing bombs at me. Just kind of run along, rapid firing as I go. There we are. Yeah, for this many people, I should be getting close. least I would hope so. As many people as I just got. Oh, there's a checkpoint. And a war catch. I'm gonna save that for a little bit. Just to make sure. Because I'm pretty sure on the last one, I missed something. Yep, there's a big one. And he has one of those anti-recovery auras as well.
Another notch on me over.
Yeah, I think it cut my regeneration. That's what his aura did.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Feeling that's what it was. But now we know.
How can I advise you? Go.
Need something? No need to rush. I'll end
Okay,
better than
we
you.
have Cataclysm Grasp. Increased armor and evasion, maximum mana, lightning resistance, gain life per enemy kill, which is not too bad by comparison. Armor and evasion. I'll have to give up the
I'll
rarity.
unburden you.
It's not working out keeping the rarity stuff. At least for now. A varnished crossbow. Yeah, it does have pretty good armor for just regular. Every soldier's great helm. There's regeneration. Chaos resistance. I don't fight too many things that have chaos damage. At least not as of yet. A lot of my stuff needs to be upgraded,
Sands guide you.
considering my belt is a level 2. But it does do strength and armor, so I don't know. Boots are level 5, those are level 6 that I'm wearing. Wow. Definitely need to do some upgrading. Not that good. Okay, back to the quarry again. Back to the looting is more like it though. At least for me. And another checkpoint. So I must be near something. Bloody horrors. Sounds alright. We got all these little critters. I think he's on fire too. That's one good thing, I do have fire damage on mine. Another level 2 support them. Yeah, everywhere. Hate those little bugs. They are really annoying, unfortunately. Those guys are slow enough since they're so big. I can generally get them. Ah, there's the mine. Okay, so this way, of course, as per my standard, is the way forward. Whereas the other way that had the checkpoint is probably leading to a secondary thing. Yeah, enter the mines. let's see, we have Enter the Mines, and then there is the War Catch. If I would have thought of that, I would have done the War Catch first. And his grenades. I have grenades too, I just don't have them set on my hotbar. I personally don't care for them. I did level them up, but that's about it. Nothing like funneling them down when you got a minigun, basically. Oh, and I have the aura. Periodic cold.
All in a day's work.
Exalted Orb. I think that adds something to it. I don't know if that's the one that makes it a rare or what. So I could try for another crossbow, hoping for something special. Got you. Nothing. Ooh. Essence of the Infinite. I have no idea what that is. I want to clear out some things around it before I go back to it. I've done that before, and ran into a swarm of enemies. There. Vile creature. I do like how they make little little quips at them. Thanks. Okay, one more side. Let's see what this is. Explodes nearby corpses. Oh, that's fine. That's precisely what it does. Ah, there it is. Coffin laugh.
Well, that's one down.
Ah. So that was... or something. Firm bracers. I can actually identify them.
This thing has some history.
Ah, that's a special one. After the eruption, the skies turned gray, ash began to fall, and a chill set in. Evasion, cold damage, cold resistance, freeze buildup, increase magnitude of chill you inflict. Pretty good. Try it and see. And the lesser essence of the infinite. Upgrade your magic item to rare, adding a guaranteed modifier equipment 9 to 12 to strength, dexterity, or intelligence. Huh. Makes it interesting, that's for sure. Kind of reminds me of the oh, it's like the armor stuff I got from that one quest in the beginning. Let's see. Hacking. He has lightning mirages, so that it makes little creatures that attack me.
Right in the eye!
Got him. And another level. Superior hunting spear. Level 20. Okay. We have that's regeneration, increase flash recovery, and regenerate maximum life per second. Which are all good, really. I need all the regeneration I can get with that. Them killing me like they did.
No room.
Of course. Spear. Yeah, we'll go back and see. That's a good thing about the infinite town portals. I hated it in Diablo 2 where you had to carry the scrolls, and you could only have so many.
Need
That was
something?
awful. It always took up a space that you could have used for something else.
Need
You could have
something?
looted more.
Browse as long as you like.
Which is probably what got to me more than
As you
anything.
wish.
Because I was always walking around, I could loot more if not for this. See, that is not
I
as
shall
good.
put this to use.
Nah, I've got those technical ones that are way better. A special thing goes down there. That there. Augments a rare item with a random modifier. Gain 3 mana per enemy killed. Better than nothing. Although technically my guy is not mana intensive, he only needs it to reload his weapon. But just the basic mana regeneration anyway more than takes care of it. So it doesn't help that much. Because you can see it just does a couple. I've got a ton of mana by comparison. Don't think I have any skills that require a ton of mana. But there might become a time when I need it. Come over here to the catch and see what that's all about. What's up here? My lovely navigating. It's just like Diablo. I have terrible map navigation. Pretty good at remembering events and things that happen, but I am terrible at finding a map location. Whereas my dad, if he's been someplace once, no, wrong one, he can remember precisely where it was. That's down here. Of course, he's the one that drove all the way back from New York without a map, just because he remembered looking at the way to get back to Indiana. And he drove, and that was back in the 70s. Used to be that way. Ah, yeah. Dad has never lost that. I don't know. It's always been one of those kind of freaky skills he's always had. I've gotten too complacent with technology. Exactly, that's one of those things that if you stop using it, it's easy to lose. But he uses it when he goes on vacation every year too, so probably part of it. Is making us lazy and dumb. That's true. That's why I refuse to use AI for a lot of things. Like, I still have a brain, I intend to use it. Now it comes to like creating pictures and things for my stream, yeah, I'll use it because I have no creative talent whatsoever. But when it comes to asking questions and things like that, I will either search it up myself or find an article about something if it's something I really want to know about. My friend used to not be able to breathe basically without checking with ChatGPT about something. I always hit M. I always forget. Map is tab, not M. Every other game it's M. And after seeing, yeah, I see it going that way. definitely. After seeing the way he did about not doing basic things without asking AI for help, I swore I would never get like that. I'm like, if I can't look it up, I don't need to know. I don't need it creating things based on a possible internet search, and then he would declare it as law, whatever he found.
A load of weapons came out of this place.
He would see one little thing, and that's the only way it could possibly be. And I'm like, okay, did you search it up? Did you look? No, that's what ChatGPT said. I'm like, did you check it to make sure? Why would I need to? AI is never wrong. I'm like, and you're the reason they're popular. I'm like, even things I search up, I will check multiple things to see if it collaborates with the story of what it is. Like looking up about my geese and about hatching their eggs, I checked several different websites about it, several different posts, making sure it was at least halfway decent according to what everybody is saying at the same time, and from people who had them for years, not just taking a possibility. And the funny thing is, I found out that ChatGPT is wrong about a lot of things. Or I should say, AI. There's so many of them out there now, you can't just label it as a single one. But some of them are wrong, based on wrong things that people talk about online. Investigate the mind. And I tried to tell my friend that, and he lost it. Started screaming at me about how it's not wrong. I was just a, what was it? I was living in the Stone Age. About how people like me need to go extinct because AI is the way of the future, and I need to learn to just do it, or I don't deserve knowledge. And I'm like, all I did was contradict you. But he was like that anytime I'm contradicting about anything, so it's not a surprise. According to him, because he went to college, he knew more than I will ever know. And I didn't deserve to have opinions because I didn't go to college. And I couldn't possibly know anything.
Browse as long as you like, as you wish.
Of course, when he did that, I would just start reciting things I knew about animals. And then he would go back to same thing he always did. Well, why is that important? Nobody cares about that. I'm like, if you're a farmer, you would.
Can't do that here.
He was just stubborn about how nobody was as smart as him. And I'm like, then why are you using ChatGPT for everything? I'm like, you're so smart, you work it out. That would take too long. I'm like, you're the one who said you're smart. You're the one who went to college. You figure it out. And he tried once, and he couldn't get it right. And I'm like, okay, match that against your precious ChatGPT and see if you're right. And he got mad, put his noise canceling headphones on, and ignored me. Like, don't preach at me about it unless you're willing to live it. I'm like, you say it's the be-all to end-all, prove it. I don't just have to take it on your word alone. He never did like that, because I always questioned things. And he just accepted whatever was said. I'm like, you can't just take everything at face value. Life doesn't work that way. According to him, it did, though. Problem is, lots of businesses now require their employees to use more AI, as it directly improves efficiencies. It's verifying that's the way business now can do more with less. Yeah, well, when it starts collapsing, they'll figure out. if they used it as a tool, not as sole proprietor of knowledge, it would be different. But they don't. They're just like him. It's just like, it's all there is. It's all we can use. Physical knowledge doesn't work, and it's just That's why I don't do high-end jobs. Like, I will do customer service and food service if need be to make ends meet, because at least I don't have to deal with AI and stupid people telling me about all the time. Telling me my lived experience of almost 40 years is wrong by comparison. Like, yeah, but I will survive long after you would in a collapse of anything. Your little precious AI, once the electricity goes out, is dead. And you'll be curled up in the fetal position. And business will go back to pen and paper. It's like when I was working at McDonald's. The system went down one day. They had to take orders the old way with pen and paper, and they about lost it. They almost shut down the restaurant because they had to do it like that. And luckily they had people that had been there for 30 years and they knew how to do it, and they kept everything running. They were actually having to use calculators to give change and all that good stuff. All the teenagers just stood around. They couldn't do it. They didn't know how. I'm like, you got a phone? Like, every phone is standard with a calculator. Use it. They're like, we don't know how to push the buttons on the computer. I'm like, you can't. It's dead. I'm like, use paper. They didn't know how to do it.
No room.
Luckily, it only lasted for about half hour, 45 minutes, and then the system came back. But
How can I be of
it was fun seeing people not able to survive without being able to
Need
push a button.
something? My wares are renowned. As you wish.
So yeah, volatile wand. Looks cool, but I don't have any use for it as of right now. There we go. Dryad crossbow of shining. It looks pretty, but loads an additional bolt. That one only does like 9. So it does half as much, but it gets an additional bolt, and it takes longer to reload. Don't think I'd like that. I'd like that one if I could do it, because it already does 16 damage. But I don't think you can guarantee it.
It is yours.
Buy it and see. It's the trouble, when you make them rare, I think it resets all their stuff.
Blessings.
Let's see, it is... Which one? Let's see. No, we have the artifacts. Which one? It is the Regal. Yeah, because it's magic. Makes it rare and adds 1. Okay, so it does work. It just added cold damage. Okay. So now I need... I should have done the one with the magic, because now it's not magic. You can only do so many onto it at the very beginning. Then you have to have the ones that add not just quality. Quality helps because it increases damage. But you have to have the ones that give you the extra things. I can sell that, keep that. No use for these. Those are boots. Why aren't I using those? Oh, it adds to armor and evasion. So, sell them. That is magical. Not as much. That's a pretty good spear, actually. It does better than that one. Add the spear. Because I was just throwing it in there. I don't have the room for it. I have like an entire inventory's worth of stuff there. Okay. Now we can sell all this.
Take your time. I'll unburden you.
Okay.
Blessings.
So I kind of screwed that one up. I should have been adding the extras as I did it, because I could have added the extra onto the magic. Got my saber with thunder. Okay. Tough little cookies. And that was a dead end. I'm sure we'll find some kind of abomination down here that creature that she stole makes, apparently. And then right about the time we finish this level, that'll be about time to end it for me. Nope. My bow inside of a pot. Interesting physics there. We need GrowCheck back in the chat so we can figure out how the logistics of a bow inside of a pot works with his world-making theories that we had for Diablo. It's surprising how much that made Diablo more enjoyable. Now that he's been gone on a work trip, I'm not sure what he does even. He said he was going to be gone for, I think it was over a month. Oh, electrical lead. Apparently it's not back yet, which is unfortunate. But I could always count on him getting here at that specific time, and then we talk about Diablo stuff. These guys are a little tougher. Oh, they're guarding an empty chest. Okay. That's for a magic item. Which, all of my stuff is maxed out. Unfortunately. I know a friend of mine who used to love Path of Exile stuff. He knew how to make like the perfect item using those upgrade orbs. He would take a basic one that did like 19 damage, and it would be doing 1,000 by the time he got done with it. I never understood how he did it. That he had just the specific combination to do it. But of course he was like max level and everything. He would sit and just grind Path of Exile for hours and hours. I'm like, I'm not that into it. I enjoy the game just like I do Diablo, but I'm not that into it. is a rare coat. More augmentation. Let's see, that one does evasion, increased evasion, stun threshold, and physical thorns. Stun threshold, maximum life, evasion, and evasion. So basically, more evasion. Basically, more evasion and health. I could use health. Okay. Every time. Looks like it's up there in the middle. About the only place I haven't actually went yet. No, there's two places in the middle. Okay. And how to get there? Looks like that should almost open up. Looks like there should be some kind of a mechanism or something to open it. Oh, that's the waypoint. Waypoint on the way back to the quarry. Mantis rat. Interesting. Well, it looks like it is the second place up here. And of course, they're on opposite sides, so I have to go all the way there. Venturing through the mines, apparently. Oh, it's probably up there, if you want to know the truth. I'm going to try this down here, but I'm pretty sure it's up there, because there's a checkpoint. Yep, this is a dead end. Well, I tried. It scared me when I saw that and it says you're dead. I'm like, no, I'm not. It's me talking. I forgot that he did that. Okay. Yep, right there. Munitions bunker, where terror and fire meet. Uh-oh.
She's insane! Insane? Shut your mouth, traitor! Stand still!
Never. Ah! Ah! Wow. That is a one hit. Spear throw.
What is the difference?
I actually need my frost.
Mind of a traitor. Serpent's tongue, scorpion stinger. Either way.
I shard.
You pay with your life.
I will put that down.
Fire and
Not
iron.
at
Flesh and bone. What is the difference?
Q.
Mind of a traitor. Insane? I'll show you insane!
I don't know if fire is better or ice. I didn't know it slows her down. And there's a chance of freezing because I have that upgrade. And she explodes first thing. And it does freeze her. Well, I found a reason for the ice. full right at the time.
Greetings.
Take your time. As you wish.
Okay, we have a crossbow, which is 15.7. It's actually not too bad.
As you wish.
I need a kind of an unmagical one like that. That way I can kind of start
Sounds
from
guide
the
you.
beginning. Okay, that is uncut. Skill gem 6. Armor piercing. Much as I can possibly get of that. Now I can talk to the trader, and it's right about the time for me too.
Please get me out of here.
Okay, where is she? Oh, right there.
Winds praise you. 1,000 praises, my friend. I thought I would die here. Please take me back to your caravan, and I will tell you anything you want to know.
Use a desert map to travel.
I should charge for this.
Okay, it's all that. Toggle between above and below. So I have to run back there? Nope. I can go back here and then do waypoint. Do the top and caravan. Okay. Okay. Just to try. There we are.
I know what Jaman Ra intends. Atop the burial spires of Deshar lie the Maraket's most honored dead. The king has become driven by madness to seek any trace of ancient flesh from those of renown or power in life. He intends to feed their bodies to the horrific creature he keeps in a cage behind his throne. They call it the Beast. I have seen it, and the sight haunts my nightmares.
Okay. And
An outcast's trove.
she's the one that does randomized things. Armor, offhand. Unfortunately, I don't think you can do a quiver with crossbows. It'd be nice if you could, but I don't believe you can. Okay, so she is the randomizer.
Warm nights.
Yes?
Okay. They want to go to the gates next. But we're good. So I need to identify.
How can I be?
Let's see what this robe
I hear
is.
you take your time.
That's magic, which is fine. She didn't change her inventory. Okay.
Sands guide you.
Well, that looks good for me as of right now. And that flask is a whole lot better. Increased charge recovery, increased charges. Oh, the chance of gaining it when I kill an enemy. That's why I kept it. I still have lesser essence of the infinite right there. And I got cool gloves from it. Grip of Winter. Which is really cool. Glad I got that. Alright. We are going to end there. Today is my early day, so let's kind of go back over the things I said earlier. We are going to start adjusting our stream time because doing the 130 has become a little bit of a difficulty now with my increased responsibilities here at home. So we are going, as of Monday, we are going to back things up to 2 o'clock, not 1:30. I'll see if I can get there, considering today I came in at like 2:02 when I started streaming. So we are going to back that, see if that works. If not, I may have to back it out later in the day, just to see how things go. And then I'm taking tomorrow off because I am physically exhausted. I don't know, just because of the week or what the deal is. So no stream tomorrow. Normally we would have a co-stream with Zach and Ghost, but Ghost's schedule is all over the place and he says he can't do it. So no stream tomorrow, no co-stream for I don't know how many weeks. We're not doing the Terraria, so we're just kind of on our own on that one. So let's see if we can find somebody to raid. There was nobody on earlier when I started. There was not a single person that I knew streaming. So I don't know if it's just a bad week for people or what the deal is. So I'm gonna see who's on. What is it? RAR XD. She's on. This is early for her, I think. So we are going to raid her. She's doing Call of Duty. Looks like she got her internet up. She had a massive move back to, I guess, where she grew up from the way it sounded. And she moved to California. That's it. I was trying to remember where she was from. But yeah, she's super nice. So we're going to raid her and see how that goes. So there we are. For those watching later on YouTube and Twitch, there's all my socials. You can find all of my VODs on YouTube. I'm a little bit behind still. Got like 1 or 2 to post to catch up. And starting Monday, I'm going to do shorter streams, so I will only be doing 1 game a day instead of the 2. We're going to try and streamline some things, see if that works. Take a little bit more pressure off of me that way as well. So we're going to hop in and raid RAR XD, show her a little love, and I wish you all a wonderful day.